Oh, that because I wanted to make a drink. Where are we? Actually don't want. Don't stream in my ears. 80. We have a few things to prepare. Is this stream even live? Oh. Let's see. Firefox. It's kind of weird. Am I supposed to see my stream there? Guess not. So. Yep. So yes, it is live. Cool. So we're just waiting for the jam stream to be starting. And then we will be waiting for the theme to arrive. And once we have the theme, what day is it? It's the 3rd. Okay. We will have to create a new game. Can I get the chat? Is the connection too bad? Huh. I hope not. Also, I think the music is a little bit low. Alright. You're making an idle game, right? I don't know. That will depend on the theme. But that's pretty much all I know what to do. So this could be that. Yes. No. Don't want to give me the chat. Guess not. Why is it always so hard just to get the chat on the phone? Okay, I got it. So I let you guys tell me if the music's not right. So here we do one Godot, and that's gonna be Jam 2024, 8/3, I believe. And let's go. So I could technically start right now. Do I have project settings I want? I don't know how to resize the game on HIO, to be fair. So, because when we start a game, it actually runs in that small window. But I don't know if you can make it bigger. Or anything. Because I know Liz does, but I don't know how she does it. So yeah. So at least it looks like I'm not the only one to be late. Because I scheduled the stream but had no drink, which was kind of annoying. And we have someone else coming in, which says good luck. Well, thank you. We will try to do something interesting. I'm always dreading the reveal of the theme. It is always something that is quite building up the tension, because you have no idea what you're gonna do, and what if the theme is very bad? Because so far we had two very good themes. We had battery and power creep, or increased power, which was very good for simple idle games, should I say? Alright. So people, they are usually using the different things. They reuse code or they reuse assets and stuff. I usually don't do that. So I guess I can at least start by making the most basic game structure. Since we do have some time, let's actually make it right. No, not a scene. A folder, not a folder, game. What did I click on? Yeah, we'll change the music. I think. Let me see. I think I'm gonna create a brand new playlist altogether. Well, very quickly, of course. So, add to playlist, new. Okay, don't have to name it, great. Finest. And maybe a third album, that would be great. This one. Let's go for the smooth, absolutely not smooth transition. Let's go. My cat purred softly, which probably means good luck as well. Well, that's a good thing. It's been a long time since I've had a cat. Wow, actually 10 years. Well, the cat is still alive though. She's just at my dad. So right, what is Liz doing? Okay, I'm gonna put that on the side to keep an eye on it. And yes, let's make a simple singleton game. Oh, and also, during this kind of game jam stream, I tend to put the microphone further, so you will hear me a little bit less. Because I need full keyboard capacity. Okay, the chat is not very readable there, so I use the phone. I wouldn't survive without the improve machine. Well, yes, it's tough having no pets. I grew up in a household with many pets. Like, I don't remember a time when we had none. So yeah, let's just create a if not. So we'll go with 2 signals, game started, and game over. This is something that anyone can use. Like this. Hi, Yuri. What's the theme for the game today? We don't know yet. The theme is right there, so no clue. So I'm just starting with a basic layout. We'll have cat music after that. I mean, when I say cat music, it's the album is about a cat. And it does have some cat noises in there, so yes. That will come after. That's the second that will run. Well, it's supposed to be started because it starts at midnight, and it doesn't seem like. Well, it starts at midnight, and yes, we need the whole process of making a theme. And I don't know if I actually want to give a theme. So here, let's actually make a control user interface node. Or maybe, do I want it to be a tab container right away? Yes, let's make it a tab container. That's going to be user interface. So, onReady, variable, user interface, container, it's node, user interface. So yeah, I don't know what to do for the microphone really. I hope you hear me well, because it's far. Well, I did use this setup for a very long time. I just don't like it because I feel like you hear me less. Or if I put it right there, but it's like I lose a quarter of the screen. It's kind of bad. Reminds me of some moments when we had to leave for something like a day and we put cat TV for the cats. Just some huge playlist of birds chirping around, for instance. Yes, they did that too. Dog TV, definitely. Okay, so we do have this tab container. What I will do is just create two control nodes. And we're gonna have menu and game. Wow. Gameplay. This game is already a game, if that makes sense. So yeah, no tab though. Those are very ugly. And let's stretch it. That's the first time I'm watching a game jam. Starting deving before the theme. A no-no in some case. Well, the thing is that there's this kind of tacit rule which says that you can use any kind of assets that you already made or any kind of plugin that's free on the store. So here, this is not, what I'm doing is not specific to a game. It's a main menu that could fit anything. So you can think of it as an asset. Like for example, in my opinion, it's pretty obvious that in many jams, people are reusing movement scripts, right? Like when you have a script which is used for character movement, you don't just rewrite it entirely during the jam usually. They just copy paste what's already installed. For the two first jams, I did the full zero assets thing. However, it's kinda limiting because it is a 1 hour game jam. And 1 hour is very short, so using a little bit of assets is helping having something a little bit better. So for the main menu, actually, we can use the center container. And then we will use just a VBox. VBox which will contain a label and two buttons. Let's go with 2 buttons. Well, no, because I don't know how quit works with web browser. I don't know how quit works with browser, so I'm just gonna go with the start button. Let's see, theme, header large, game with no name. So why don't we have, whoa, that container is going crazy. Game with no name, let's go with that. Theme overrides, constant separation, 32. It's actually pretty small. 1 hour since apeshit crazy. Yup, it is. It is crazy. But it's also kind of fun because it's the pain doesn't last too long. There's this thing where there's a lot of tension and stress during 1 hour, and then it goes down very quickly. So it's very fine. And since it is 1 hour, you don't care that much about making like a super awesome thing. And yeah, also to pretty much answer again is starting dev ink before the theme is announced a no-no in some cases. What is a no-no really? It just came back to me. It's actually having a game that you want to make and that you started making, but I really mean having an idea of a game and not starting a project during the jam, but pretty much continuing something that already exists. That's the biggest thing that we try to avoid. The start though, it is so small. It's a game with no name. Maybe we can make it... We can change the font? I'm not so sure. New label settings. Oh. Fonts. We'll center it anyway. We can have outlines and shadows. Whoa. $64. And the button though, I don't need you to extend on the side. Now the button seems so small. We have a baby button. But 64 it might be actually even too big for the small screen size that we have. This reminds me of the "a main has no name" meme from GOT. Is that Game of Thrones? I didn't watch that. I'm one of the few humans beings who survived. So did I actually just miss it? Or is it really not starting?
Minutes, basically.
Okay.
So let's get some images,
So what is the
right?
theme? Actually the game jam was started, but
I mean, the simpler the better. I guess I want to find some...
So the topic is puzzle. Alright, great. Puzzle. And we have 10 minutes. Well, it's okay because Liz is working with times differently. So we do have the theme. But I will end 10 minutes later because what's happening here is Liz does review the games after the end of the hour, and she accepts any game that's submitted during that live stream. So you technically can go up to 3 hours around something like this. So we'll just have 10 minutes left. I mean, late. So we do have a start button. So what I want here is just create a start game method. I thought it was weird that she was so late. Because 20 minutes late is crazy. So start game, what do we want to do? We want to have user interface dot current tab to be equal to 1 and game started to be emitted. Okay. So this should be very simple, really. We should go to, well, I did it nice. We're starting right. So we start with a function onPressed, which is going to go with game.ref.startGame. And pressed will be connected to starting the game. Okay, so we can start the game now. So we need to do something with puzzles. Puzzles, how we can do that? Okay. That's the kind of themes that I'm dreading, to be fair. I have no idea right now. Just to be sure, I will add a script to my user interface to make sure that the current tab is 0 when we start the game. So this way I can change my things in there. Okay, so puzzle. What can we do with puzzles? God. Maybe we can try something with drag and drops. Oh, this is gonna be... I have an idea, but it's just too complicated. Puzzles. Because we could try something about reaching a right combination. Or we could try something different, like a small narrative game that asks you questions. Okay, let's see. Gameplay here. So I'm gonna create a center container. Yeah, so okay, hang on there, trust the process. Center container, and we'll have a VBox. A VBox container which will contain a text. I don't necessarily need a text-rich label. I just need a label there. Do you have the theme already? Yes, theme is puzzles, as Yuri said. And I will be very late because of the latency. So here I'm gonna have an edgebox container which will contain 2 buttons, or actually different buttons. I will add 3 at the moment. And the thing is that I do want the text to be fitting in the buttons, so that's kinda... Alright. So let's actually have those buttons sized. So if we go with the usual size, is it going to be too big? No, it's fine. It's fine. So here we have the label, which is going to display what's happening. The theme override is going to be 32 pixels difference here. And maybe I want to give it a base size. So let's see. 320.3 plus 32. And then, well, let's go with 1000 at this point. At 600 is a little bit too high. 400, okay. So now for the buttons, can you be centered? Like this? Yep. Yep, it is. Meet again. We're doing this daily. I think those game jam streams are not really planned ahead. No, they are every Friday. It's just that this week I didn't know if I wanted to participate in this one, and I had a very last minute motivation. So, yep. Okay, so for the game, what will happening is that we will have to create a class. Class which is gonna be I think no other words than moments. It's very sad. So this will have a variable which is description, which is going to be a string, and it will have different options as well. So we will have bar option 1, bar option 2, bar option 3, and we will need a right option. Okay, something like this. So by default that will be 0 or -1 to prevent anything, and we don't need to initialize that. So okay, I'm bringing you up to speed here. The thing is that the game will prompt you with different scenarios, like you're exploring a kind of whatever. I'm thinking Tomb Raider. You're exploring a catacomb, and you have different scenarios, and you choose how you want to get out with it. And based on if you find and the solutions of enough puzzles, there will be at the very end something like you died or you succeeded, something like this. This is what we're going to do. Their regular time, yeah, their regular time flies so fast. I remember watching last game jam as it was a couple of days ago. Yeah, I felt like I was doing that a couple of days ago as well. So what I will have to do is to create a huge list of moments. So I'm gonna create that in another file, probably, because I don't want this to be in my game folder. So let's go with scripts and a script moments. So let's go with class name, moments, extend. Actually, don't need to extend anything, to be fair, because we will have a static variable list, which is going to be an array of game moments. Okay. Oh, we need to make a constructor for this guy. So we'll have a function in it, and we will need a description option 1. So this is gonna be the not the funniest game to make, because I would just be filling a database to option 2, 3, and right answer. which is going to be an int. And now we need to manually type everything again. So we do have, let's go, description is equal to underscore description. And option 1 is equal to underscore option 1. Option 2 is equal to underscore option 2. This is so much fun. And right answer is equal to underscore right answer. Okay, so we do have a constructor. So we can now create this. So what's going on in the chat? Are you planning on releasing episode 5? I'm aiming for Sunday. Oh, they're already, okay, I'm actually going back, sorry. So yes, Sunday for episode 5. Sort of choose your own adventure game. Yes, it's like this. It's exactly like this. But is it a puzzle though, or purely based on art? No, it will be a puzzle, because there is a right answer in every selection. What will be weird is that they will come randomly. So okay, so here's how we will work with that. So first we have a description. Okay, so you entered the tomb. Does it take it? I don't think so. The entrance. Entrance is damaged by passing of times. I don't even know. I double N. Set of 3 paths. You can identify 3 paths. Which one are you gonna take? Okay. I can't even care to, oh my god, to make proper breaking. I think you can change that in the editor. No, I don't know how to do that. So option 1 is pass through the collapsed, no, broken arch. Then you will have crawl through the collapsed. Why am I putting uppercases everywhere? This is kind of a thing I tend to do. And the third option is swim through the well. This is very Tomb Raider. Swim through the well. And the right answer here, there's gonna be no right answer. So it's gonna be 2. Well, it's gonna be 1, but really it doesn't mind. It doesn't care for the first one. So now we create others. So game moments. Well, actually this will be the default one. So I think we will always start by this. And then we will have others. So game moment. So I'm just going to create a few. So a new one will be okay. Statue is standing in the middle of the room. Do you want to rotate it? Okay. It seems to be looking at a somewhere you can go through, like it seems to be like looking at somewhere the door used to be. Okay, and the options here, they're gonna be rotate statue, base, to face. What could it face? Where you come from? This is going very random here. Try to. It's looking at somewhere the door used to be. Try to pass through the collapsed door. Or move the statue to the symbol on the ground, because there will be a symbol on the ground. There is a symbol. Well, actually we could do something. Instead of having random things, we could have dead ends and you have to make a perfect run. We could do that. Could be more interesting actually, yes. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna catch up with the chat. Are you playing in small player UI related one? Oh. Okay. I get it. That's cool. Time, an opening. Yes, time. I was wondering. An opening in the wall or something. Yes, definitely. The latest moments should say English or Spanish. So did you say entrance? What I said? Opening. Is looking at an opening. That's great. And pass of time. So here, what should we do first? Well, the broken arch is, that will be 0, 1, 2. Broken arch will be the answer. And here, we will try to pass through the collapsed door. Try to pass through the opening. And I think I need to have game over messages. That would be kind of complicated though. Because I would have a option 1, option 2, option 3. So maybe I will get one option. And I will have a variable result 1. Well, I'm not gonna get 1. So, okay, I'm gonna go very differently now. So it's going to be an array of string, the results. Because I can't care to make more variables, to be fair. Result, it's gonna be an array of string. And here we need results. Well, array, well, underscore results. Okay, so let's go back to our moments. So the answer is 0. And then in there we have The arch leads to a small, to a I don't know if practical is something. Very practical corridor. Damn, I kind of worded that. Then second thing, you end up stuck in the rocks. That's very sad. And theme to the well, you can't find any exits at the other side of the well. Too bad. Right, let's catch up. An opening in the wall, the latest movements, okay, right? That's not like a lot of branching to keep in mind. No, that's going to be linear. If you branch out, you die. You could sprinkle some happy alternative endings among the game over scenarios. Maybe. Like something which gets you out. You can ask ChatGPT to generate moments? Definitely. Definitely. So using arrays is way easier, to be fair. Rotate the statue to face where you come from. This is the kind of scenario that doesn't get you lost. Or maybe as you move the statue, the opening collapses on itself. It's not passable anymore. Try to pass through the opening. Pass through the opening and reach another room. Or here, you move the statue to the symbol on the ground. As you, well, it's gonna be the same one. Okay. Let's actually implement those moments, because we have technically 38 minutes left. So here, in games, we do have the moments, right? So when game started, let me think, how are we going to do that? Gameplay, right. So here, I will create a built-in script that will take variable description. So that's the label. And that's gonna be, we're gonna fetch label. Okay. And we need the onReady, of course. So onReady. Alright, onReady, get that. Are we okay? We're okay. onReady, we're gonna get the button one. So option 1. Button. No, yes. Okay, cool. So now I can copy paste this to get button 2 and 3. 2. 3. So we will have on button 1 pressed. And that will go through game.ref. And we need a method here. So we'll have function select option, and select option will take an integer. Or married with the gorilla, just saying. There's a little ape theme. select option. So here in our game, get ref.I didn't save that. So we want to select option and we're gonna have 0. Okay, button 1 pressed. Then button 2, which is gonna send 1. And we'll have button 3, which will send 2. So in ready, we will have option 1 dot pressed dot connect on button 1. Alright. Option 2 dot connect. Nope. Dot pressed dot connect on button 2 pressed. 3 dot pressed dot connect dot button 3 pressed. And now we will need a function get data, and that will take a moment. And when we have a moment, we will have description dot text is going to be equal to moment dot, okay, it's a game dot moment. So here moment dot description. Okay, then option 1 dot text is going to take option 1. Well, moment dot option 2 dot text is going to take moment dot option 2, and option 3 dot text is going to take moment dot option 3. All right. I kind of want a, oh, that would be weird, but I will suggest that people aren't trying to bug the game and spam click. So where are we now? Oh, it's actually the same. Good. So when the game starts, start game, game started admitted, blah blah blah. And what we can do is, I need to get my object here. So here we will have to get class name, gameplay vbox container, so that my game can, oh no, it's not gameplay. Okay, that's very bad. That's very bad. Gameplay box. Okay. We're starting to get messy. We're starting to get messy. Already, but gameplay box, which is a game. Is that? Oh don't tell me this can be a global type because it's not a script. Yes, it's exactly this. So we're going to create a new script, which is going to be gameplay box. Okay, now we can get it. So gameplay, and we're going to grab gameplay box. All right, and we start by getting gameplay box, and we inject, how did that name there? Oh, that data. Okay, that's bad. Gameplay box. Set data. Inject data. That's gonna be better. So can you gameplay box.gameplay? Can you inject data? Yes. So we'll have moments.list.0. So what happens now? Okay. It looks like something. Now we just need to find a way to show whatever solution we have. So we could go super crazy. Okay, I think I have an idea, a very weird idea. Gameplay will be a tab container. Will be a tab container. Oh, it's acting very weird. So maybe not. Maybe not then. We can try Popup, but I don't know how does this work. Okay, so we have the center container here, and I'm gonna add a center container. This is gonna be Popup. Oh, this is weird. This is so weird. Panel container, margin, and within that margin, we will add a 64, and I will take a label. Okay. So here we will have Popup. Let's give it a script. That's gonna be Popup, which is the class name. Oh, it already exists, does it? Okay. Consequence. Let's go with consequence. Okay. Unready. We have the label, which is a label, and we will get the label. Oh, we can't have this. So we'll get label consequence. Function inject, and here we will have text. Well, it can be text, and that will be labeled text is equal to text. Okay, and then we will have a button. Okay, this is getting very messy. So in there, we'll have to pop it. This pop it, it's supposed to be centered. So centered, have the label, and we have a VBox. Because the panel container should be okay. That's kind of weird. Oh, that's the margin, is it? That's just the margin. VBox, and here we will have two buttons. No, the VBox will actually come above the label, and then we will have button. We'll have continue and quit. and by default they will not be visible. So continue and quit. I'm really trying to duct tape everything right now. It's absolutely crazy. What programming language I use? JavaScript from Godot. Okay. Right now I'm not using it, I'm butchering it. Because I'm kind of time constricted. So we'll have it on continue. On quit. So honestly I don't know how this works. Get tree dot quit. Yep. We'll see how this works. So we will have continue, quit. Ugh, it never ends. Already, we have the var. Quit. Continue. Dot pressed. Dot connected to on continue. Quit. Dot button. No, dot pressed. Dot connect to unquit. And what's the problem with inject? Nothing. Great. So by default, and I want visible false. This guy, he's using JavaScript right now. Exactly. I'm butchering it definitely. Because one of my trademarks on this channel is to make very good clean code, and that's definitely not it. Okay, so game. I will take a variable parent moment, or moment actually, which will be a moment. And when we do inject data, we'll say that moment is equal to moments.list.0. So when we select an option, we will show, we will have, I need to grab the popup. So here we will have onReady bar consequence, which will be typed consequence, and we will grab popup, which is going to be unique, and we will do one check first. So if I is different than moment dot right answer, we will, I think I need to create two different scenarios here. Inject right and inject wrong. So text so when we inject right, we want the label text to be equal to the text, of course, and then we want the button continue to be visible dot true, and the other one quit to be visible dot false. And then I want to grab this bring it in there, and do the opposite. And on continue, I need to create a on continue method. So here we will have continue. Well, progress. That would be good. Progress we will pass at the moment because we just need the pop-up to get game.ref. Progress. I didn't save it, of course. We're progressing. Alright, no more chats, that's good. So we have 20 minutes left. Gonna rapid progress. And when that happens, we want the consequence. What's its name? We want the consequence that visible to be equal to false. So if the moment is the right answer, we want consequence to inject right with moment dot result, and we're gonna send I, and then consequence is gonna be visible. Otherwise, actually, it's if it is the right answer. If it is the right answer, we inject right. You must say the good things. Else, consequence dot inject wrong. Again, moment dot result of I, and consequence dot visible is equal to true, so that's gonna be after, like this. So how does this work right now? Game with no name. You've entered blah blah blah. And okay. The auction is to a practical corridor. Continue. So how am I going to do that? Where's the pop-up? Where's the panel container? Theme over. And now I'm so glad that I did the bloody episodes on styling, because I know exactly what I need to do. There we go. And now it's gonna be super good. There we go. You end up stuck in the rocks. Quit. Oh, well. That's brutal. Maybe let's go with 8. I do like 8. And the modern container is going to be, well, don't want. Okay, so on progress. We need a progress counter. So here we'll have the progress. Oh. Progress counter, which is an int, which will be by default 0. So we'll go with progress counter plus equal 1, and we will generate moments. So here there's two things. Moments here we got progress counter. Okay. It's a little bit weird, but we can do that. We can use this int thing to get the auto completion. The progress counter. And here we generate a moment. Generate moment. Let's go. So we start, we pass through the broken arch, we continue, and it doesn't work. So let's see. Progress, consequence, progress counter. Wait, we don't generate moment, that's why. Actually, do I want this pop-up to be the entire screen? Yes, maybe I do want that. So we have 15 minutes left. Come on, Aria, you're my friend. Let's go with generate simple puzzle with short descriptions in a tune. 3 answers, only 1 works. Let's see what Aria gets for us while I'm doing other things. We will have to create a kind of okay. Doesn't help me very much earlier. So let's go with the moments and create some new ones. Game.moment.new. Path to the opening original room. They are a set of 3 buttons on the wall. One represents the sun, another represents a moon, the third one represents a star. Okay, option 1. Yes, you had one job area. You will be press the sun. Press the moon button. Press the star button. And here, a statue of Diana is standing in the middle of the room, so now you do know that the right answer is going to be the moon. Super smart gameplay. Oh, a Solaris and Lunaris Easter egg. Well, that could be. Oh, we could do that. So what are going to be the results of that? If you press the sun, the array of sun appears in the center of the room. Get away! Center of the room. Nothing more happens. I really hate moth, and I do have one in my room. Nothing more happens. A ray of light appears in the center of the room. An opening is revealing itself. Star. Nothing happens at all. All the buttons are stocks. Okay, but why the string not work? Oh, yes, the comma. All the buttons are stuck. The whole room catches fire. I thought about it, but got some Indian silkworms laying eggs right now. The problem with the moth is that they fly. If they weren't flying, I would have no problem with moths. Okay, something. Another statue of Lunaris is standing in the middle of the room. No, actually, it's not gonna be in statue of Lunaris, but what is this gonna be? 3 levers are in front of you. One represents a tree. Well, which one do you want to pull? So we have option 1, the lever near a tree symbol, the lever near a star symbol, the lever near a shock symbol. I think you may see where I'm going there. So the answer is not going to be the star, it's going to be the tree. So if you do in the center of the room, the floor opens, revealing a invulnerable treasure, an orb. It's going to be a star-shaped moonstone. Even though moonstone is like a pretty common stone, like who cares? An entrance, an opening appears far at the other side of the room. You can see the trees of the jungle. You can exit the temple. You're out. Why though? Why is it red? Okay. My bad. So this goes in an array. And if you hit the star, well, bad luck, star falls on you, destroying the roof. And you. That's a bad one. The room fills with water. Do you have... Oh, what's the name of this? I think it's guild, yes. Maybe we can make the other ones. A ray of sun burns you down. That's kind of the star button. Press the gorilla button. Opens remain. An opening reveals itself found in you. You move forward. So the gorilla buttons. An opening. The gorilla enters the room, kidnaps you, and marries you. Alright, that's an end. Statue. Yes, stuck now. What do we have? Can rotate the statue to where it could come from. Try to pass through the opening. Pass through the opening. Note the start to explore the ground. Rock symbol on the ground. The temple trembles as rocks fall on you. That day, not to be a cockroach. How do you write that? Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay. So we need an ending screen. Okay, so what do we have? Oh, I do have a lot to catch up. Well, they're not worms anymore, but you get the gist. Yes, the gist. You should like Bombix more then. No, absolutely not. Oh, okay, they can fly. Okay, then maybe I do. Sharknado ending confirmed. Button levers. I assume next area through play. No, there's not gonna be next area. And then you get blown up by a creeper. That could be a fun one. Gills. Another one comes with a DLC. Peak game dev. Best ending ever, yes. The creeper one's actually good. That's gonna be the... Why you try to go through the rocks? You hear a... What are creepers doing? Do they hiss? Hissing sound. The last thing you see. The last thing you see is the face of a creeper. Do creepers faces? Okay, so we said that we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need to have a kind of end game button. So let's see, if progress counter. If progress counter is inferior to 4, because wait, it's gonna be 3 then. else I will actually use another thing. So let's just make the pop-up a little bit sexier. I think I'm gonna have it take the entire screen. Well, it's this panel it should be. Okay, I can't. That's a center container, is it? Yes. And why I can't stretch it? That's kind of annoying. But anyway, we have the pop-up. And I will add another thing, which is gonna be... I think I'm just gonna duplicate this guy. And this is going to be Popup 2. We'll take a difference. And it will only have a label in it. Which is going to be... I actually don't really care what it says. You successfully escaped the temple. Wait. Okay, it's getting weird. So this is gonna be ending. So I need to grab the ending in the game. So let's see. Unready. Var ending. I don't know what it is. Center container. Center container in its ending. By default, start game. Ending. Dots. Visible. Equal false. And there, if progress counter is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we will have ending dot visible, and everything else should be hidden. Okay, let's try the game now. Game with no name. Well, actually, it has a name. Film roller. There we go. You enter, so you take the broken arch. The arch leads to a practical corridor. And then here you try to pass through the opening. You pass through the opening and reach another room. So you press the moon button. Okay, so it doesn't auto wrap. A star-shaped moonstone, an opening reveals itself. There's a set of 3 buttons, and you press... Why is it stuck though? I want to move forward. Okay, that's weird. United. I'm gonna go with... maybe that was 4 that we needed actually. What's happening? Broken arch. Opening. The moon button. Need a tree symbol. The level's in front of you. So we don't have the... We don't have the ending getting visible. That's weird. Or is it because it's... Okay, I'm confused now. You need to press the gorilla. I do need to press the gorilla button. Once I figured out why we don't get ending to be visible. Oh, shit. Press the moon button. Press the lever near the tree symbol. Yes, I do know. Oh, where is it? You successfully escaped the temple with the treasure of Linus. Okay, that's very rough. And we need to press the gorilla button. We pass through the opening. And we press the gorilla button, which enters the room, kidnaps you, and marries you. That's a very sad ending. So maybe I can try to make this pop-up a little bit better. Because this label here, it could be auto-wrapping. And I need to set... I don't really need one. Okay, so that should look a little bit better. Zoom crawler. Okay, text is not centered. Just need to center the text. And add a little bit of spacing in there. Okay, I guess we're good. So let me just go to the other stream. Okay. So that's it. That will be our entry. Tearjerker doesn't mean sad. What do you mean? I don't know if Tearjerker is an American Dad reference or if it is referencing someone else. If that means something else in the first place. So now it's the most dreadful part, which is this going to work well with the resolution of the web browser? So we want to export the project to index.html. Okay, so now I should have my documents, godot, jam83. And I'm just gonna go with the usual way. Let me create a new compressed zip, which is going to be jam 2024 8.3 Evil Spirits. Oh, Ziplin. That's gonna be Ziplin. And I will just smash everything in there. I thought it was just a way to cause something which gives you damn feels. I don't know, but I just know that in American Dad there's this James Bond parody, I guess, where the big bad is Tearjerker, the guy who wants to make everyone so sad that they die from being sad and crying. Alright, so that's gonna be Tomb Crawler. And we should be able... yes, but I still have things to do in there. So we want to upload the files. So actually I will drag and drop my things in there. Okay, so no. Documents, godot. And I want it to be playable in the editor. So how do I set that? Here, HTML. Then we have the shared array buffer support. You are a... I don't have the word. Adventurer, let's go with that. Looking for the treasure of the lunary. Does that even make sense? Thanks to the help of very useful scholars, you found the location of the last temple. That's gonna be it. It's not like I'm gonna overthink this. Okay, let's try this. View page. I'm afraid it's going to be a little bit too small, but I just don't know. Oh god. Yep, too small. Meh. So, can we? I don't know how people do to get this bigger. But otherwise, we can just change the overall. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Project settings. Window. And we want to stretch. Okay, this is going to be very weird. But what I want to do basically is be able to do that. Oh. So no, not that. I think I will have to rethink how things are showing. So let's see. Okay. Center container, so let's hide those pop-ups. Center container. So we will not use that. And instead we will just get a gameplay box. So that's center container here. Be gone. So we have this gameplay box, which takes the entire screen. Okay. And then we will have the label and the hbox container. So this guy here, it will stretch horizontally, it will go down, and its contents will be centered. Okay, and this label here, it will expand like this. And then the label as well, it will take stretch, no, don't want that, expand, yes. And we have center. As for the pop-up, I think I will have to make this unique and attach the consequence script to that guy. So where is the consequence script? Is that it? Well, I don't know, actually the center container here could be good. Or not. Let's catch up a little bit. Is it possible to build Godot game to like an executable file? Yes, absolutely it is possible. It looks so simple to issue a game to HDame. Yes, it is very simple. Also, I've seen a nice price section for DLCs. DLCs are the future of making money. Center container, so it can be assigned to panel container. Yes, so basically what I want to do here is do that. And this has to be Popup. Yes, so Popup here is gonna be gone. Can you rerun the game now? Okay. So that's just this little pop-up that I don't really like that much. So it's going to be entire screen. And it will have those two guys at the bottom, and the label will be the one expanding. So we'll have shrink, fill, expand. Like this. Actually, we don't necessarily need margin, but whatever. And here we need to do the same. So the panel container here will be up, ending will be gone, and panel container will take the entire screen. Then the VBox, well actually I don't need a VBox. Just need a label. Well, I just need the label to be fair. And this guy here should be ending and unique. But let's try this. Yep, it is a panel container. I could have named this a control at this point. So we go through the art, continue, through the opening, we press the moon button, and we go through the tick symbol successfully. Alright, so let's go in the projects. Settings, nope. Project export, we want to export it again. Save, we want to overwrite things. Great, and now, oh that's messy. We empty the zip file. We put it in the zip file. And we try to update it. So here, we delete the file. Okay. We upload the file. Okay, what do we have? Actually, it's quite interesting how to develop some paid features that you would not have in a base game, and you have to unlock them. Well, it really depends how it is done. Like, if you ask me, I feel like how they made the very first Borderlands episode was interesting to have the DLCs, where they had this concept of we will make the base game, and then if you want to spend money in the game, we will add content to it, which are going to be other stories. So of course, when they reach the second and third game of the series, it's not like they needed extra money to make the game, but yeah, this seems kind of fair, where it's content which is completely different from the base game, that the base game doesn't feel empty without it. However, when you have like games like The Sims, like it's just crazy. You know that they are the only guys who have the monopoly of whatever the genre is. Because I don't know, but I think that right now the price of The Sims 4 with all the DLCs is around 1,000, something around 1,000 euros. No, it's not really fun-driven DLCs, but I think what they did is how to put that? If I remember correctly, they had some plannings for the DLCs they wanted to release, and based on how much the game created as money, they pushed it a little bit further every time. I think that was something like this. I can't remember, but anyway, I think it's a decent way to have DLCs. Anyway. Because the content is using the game engine, but it's different content. So wait a second, let me mute myself. And not forget to unmute. Okay, so I think we updated this. I'm not sure. Let's actually view the page. Loading game for the first time. I'm kind of lucky that the main screen though. And anyway, what I meant for button, it only just the buttons. It only works for the first episode. So I think I do have a minimum size in there. Why is that this way? We have the label. Okay, that's because of the one here. That's probably because of the one here. It's so annoying exporting the game every time. So let's see. Round 3. Leading again. Loading files. I really wonder how quit works. Oh, you mean in the game, how do you... Okay, actually it's great to develop some pay features that you would not have in a base game, and how now? Well, you can make that conditions, of course, but that would be fetching information on the server on a regular basis. I don't know. I probably slap a dictionary of flags and quit a day. Third time's a charm, right? I hope so. Could it be the margin container with... No, I think it was the label with a... Screw you. Did I properly update it, actually? Oh, did I save? Did I even save? Oh god. Could it be the margin container? I don't know. Is there even a margin container? There's no margin container anymore. I hate you. Well, we can click on the buttons. And quit does freeze the game. That's good to know. Okay, so there's a problem with this thing here. This goddamn label. Let me think. Why are these buttons? Well, why don't they show right now? They're supposed to have a minimum size. Oh, because there's something in front of it. Okay, so why this? I mean, it is. I like how you're not getting angry at this. Um, yeah, that's me angry. I'm not the kind of person who will burst at you when I'm angry. I'm the kind of person which will wait until you turn your back and set fire to your house. That's how I'm angry. Very calmly. Let's go back a little bit. I think I will do this differently. I will mash everything in there. So gameplay blocks. This is a script, isn't it? So gameplay here. We'll take this script. So it has to be gameplay. Whoa. Let me rename that. Gameplay box. Okay. And in there, the label will be at the center of the screen. Why are you supersized? Like, it's literally 1 pixel. 1 pixel. That's... So is this label completely broken? Like... So now you get at the center of the screen. And the buttons, you will have one here, one here, and one at the third anchor. But however, for the label, I think we do have breaks in this. So anyway, let's just fix this path is. And gameplay box. Gameplay. Okay, that's cool. However, gameplay box here must be a control node. Let's actually try the game. This... Okay, sounds... looks like it's working. So now we should be able to try another export. Did this export properly? Yes, overwrite everything. Because it doesn't really show in the folder that they change. Okay, let's try on each IO again. We're gonna delete the file. We're gonna upload the files. And we're gonna save and check this. At some point, every developer switches from anger to depression. That's pretty much it. And never comes back. Yes, that's a bit of it. Please spare my cats. Well, as long as I'm not angry at you. Enchant them with fire protection. You should do that just in case. Well, you could be a gorilla wizard, not to be fair. If you press CTRL backspace, will delete poor word. Okay, I had no idea. Make sure it's the left control, because right control is the bad one. Kind of tip I didn't know. Which psycho uses the right control anyway? That's so true. That should be the kind of things you use to identify psychopaths. Psychopaths. Psychopaths? Oh, damn. Yes! We're progressing. Almost. Why is this window so small? I just can't. Who designed this? Seriously. I'm gonna try something though. Let's actually revert. Oh no. I think I broke everything. Let's just ignore this. User interface. Oh, there's a tab container. So it's actually the tab container, the culprit of every problem in my life right now. But you should be 160. Then why are you still super big? Those things are so wrong. I think Godot imploded in some manners. Right now I'm doing magic, if you're wondering. Sorcery, that's it. That's exactly this. And how do I fit text in that? It is so small. Does the game even work? Yes, it works. Does the ending screen works? So it's 1, 2, 2, 1. Yes, the ending works. So now we can export it with smaller buttons, which are not overlapping each other. So jams are fun, as you can see. So what do we have next? That I could know. Just make answers stack in a column, not a row. That would be another solution, to be fair. Screw this. I'm gonna destroy this website. I'm gonna set it on fire. I don't know if you've seen what I just seen, but... 1152, 648, c'est parti. What did I do? 1152, 648. Alright, I think we have learned something very valuable today. But to be fair, I'm glad that we did find this. So now I want my buttons back to okay. Okay, that works. Sorry for the microphone. Let's make it public. And let's find an icon. Let's go with that. I don't remember the size. Okay. Let's download this. So they said 630-500. So we want to be this, and I want to bring this script entrance, and there we go. We have an image for actually I name. Okay, so that's gonna be 803. All right, we're finally. Wow, that's cool. Don't need to keep that. And we have this Tomb Crawler. Save. Jeez. So where's the chat now? Reminds me of the psycho teacher who gave us multiple choice exam where every single answer was the A answer. That could be a very good way to confuse everyone. I can't imagine the amount of questioning you go through at some point. You're like, all my answers are A. I must be wrong. I have to be wrong. If we had more time, we could have had the game. Instead of quitting, going back to the beginning and counting the amount of times you went back. It sure worked. I'm sure it worked. There's no way it doesn't. Right. So here, I do believe it is her game. Can we actually go see her game? Submissions. Simple puzzle. Oh! Why can't I do that on my game? I hate this website. Whoa! Did I? Okay. I think she didn't manage to do what she wanted to do. Wait, what? There must be something. Boo. You didn't have mirroring skill. Well. That's kinda weird. Can I drop? Dude, drop. Oh, I did something. Spacebar was it? And there we go. We can clap. So, there's a timer? Okay, that's confusing. Oh, full screen button. Full screen button. Is that in my dashboard? By the way, you can be gone. I thought I had deleted this guy already. Oh. Why can't I delete one? That's kind of weird. Where is she now? Okay, she's probably going through the games which are in the submissions first. So yes, I wanted to edit and see if there is a full screen option. Yes, full screen button. Took me so long time to find this. Alright, ouch. I did stretch a little bit too hard. Like, a little bit very much too hard. Okay. So, why is my chat derping? Alright. And... really? Okay, so doesn't work very well. OBS is not just that good. So well, that's finally it. So we are absolutely late. I'm actually... Where are we? What did we miss? Puzzle games. Puzzle games. Yes. And I actually missed the message before that. Sounds like a great exam for probability theory classes. What are the probabilities that your teacher chooses OA answers? You can't even afford to recognize the pattern and just dump your load on A squares because there could be a trap intended. Yeah, I had one teacher. She made that kind of multiple choice exams. She had the dirtiest way to work with, because you had, for every question, the opportunity to answer that none of the answers that she proposed were right. So you had to either choose one or say none of them. And sometimes it would be multiple answers that would be the right one. There would be different answers, but which would lead to a correct answer. That was... yeah. Like, that moment when you are about to say none of your answers is correct, you really... That takes some boldness. Okay, so that game that she's playing right now, I played it once And for some reason, the very first time I played it, I managed to win and have only one marble left. However, I've never been able to do it again. So it's kind of a tricky game. And I think the reason why I succeeded is because I did have the patience to be visualizing future moves. And I was like thinking a lot, and it took me so long, but it worked. And then I never found the patience again. Well, so if you want to play that amazing game, which actually don't make much sense because you do know about everything in that game, we will just post it on the Discord. If you are in a gorilla mode. Let's go. So something happened on the Discord, as I believe. What do we have? First time question. What's the difference between this export assignation in the Godot editor? Unready? So I do believe you have the answer because it's not a hard one. Unready is basically an easier way to assign nodes to variable. So it's same like you would do in the ready function. Yes. Export just make variables editable in the inspector. It does. It does much more than that. But yes, that's why we use it, to be fair. The thing is that export is basically exporting the variable on the disk. So I never really cared to think fully about what it does. But I do think that if you go in your scene file, you do have lines which allow you to write the values of these variables, and because there are lines on the file on the disk in the scene file, you can then change those in the inspector. And yeah, the unready tag is technically not an export tag, and I'm not sure how it works exactly. I don't have the full detail on that. Wait, is there someone? Oh yes, I think it was the... Yes, that was Ansel. The word Stardust, but I mistype it 90% of the time. There are some words like this that I just can't work with. What was it? There was one. Well, I think Stardust in and of itself, I made a lot of mistakes. So what did I want to check? Yes, Godot unready. Okay, Godot class. Oh, I'm already in English. Are we really in tags here? Ah, let's find the unready one. Unready annotation. JDScripts reference. So what do they say? When using nodes, it's common to desire to keep references to parts of the scene in a variable. Yes, as scenes are only warranted to be configured when entering the active scene tree, the stub nodes can only be obtained when a call to node.ready is made. Yes? So this is what I explained in my crash course. This can get a little cumbersome, especially when nodes and external references pile up. For this, JDScript has the unready annotation that differs initialization of a member variable until ready is called. it can replace the up of code with a single line. So yeah. So I do believe that the ready thing happens before the ready function. So you can use those values in your ready function. But let's see what they say, because there's a warning. Applying onReady on any export annotation to the same variable doesn't work as you might expect. Well, I would definitely expect very bad things, to be fair. The onReady annotation will cause the default value to be set after the export text effect and will override it. Yes, that's exactly what I think it would do. Therefore, the onReady with export warning is generated, which is treated as an error by default. We do not recommend disabling or ignoring it. Yep. So there's only one thing that I dislike with the onReady tag. It is that you don't have the auto completion of the get node here. For some reason it doesn't want to. So we did loop in the music. Maybe we can try to find something else. Not on there. What can I find? I don't know. Maybe you don't mind. Otherwise, okay, I'm not sure what I want to try. Yeah, let's try this one. That's the sugar. That's the sugar donuts. They will be in a brighter mood. Right, so we could be waiting for my game to pop up. We could do that. Okay, let's actually wait. That will be my waiting thing happening. Do I need the chat? No, not really. Wait a second. Full computer. That will go on the side. I can't believe I've been how to say that? I have been drawn to this game by a random guy saying they liked it and that was their favorite. So yeah, I did. Even though I hate the design of the game, like how it's gritty, I hate it so much. The game's good, so it's annoying. It gives you the motivation to actually make your own games, which are similar, but not as gritty, which you can actually enjoy. And to be fair, the only reason why I'm sticking to it is because you can play it on the computer. Because really, playing such a high maintenance game on the phone, that's just not possible. There's no way. It's just so annoying to be sticked to your phone for this. So yeah, apparently Liz having huge fun figuring out how to play this solitary. I mean, it is interesting to understand how it works. Oh, we can open a chest. It is the gacha loot box time. Oh, we do have a bunch of useless stuff I don't really know how to use yet. 3 guys. 3 guys not enough to send on a quest. I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't know. Peg Solitaire. The name of the game, though, Peg Solitaire. Peg. Like, is that the kind of leg you have when you're a pirate? Oh, I'm trying to open something that's in front screen. I have trouble understanding what it is. A hook for a coat. Or a pin for hanging laundry. A wooden rod. Securing tents. Okay. That's... We learn every day. Oh, okay. I need to wait a second. Road is getting rusty. Oh, we do have those guys as well. Yeah, I can't run this. What the hell? Didn't go that high. Oh, it's too far. I can't read. Let me grab the phone. Oh, I don't have battery. That's sad. Running out of battery, but it's okay. Chat, please load. Okay. Probably the wooden road thing, which can be used instead of marbles. Wooden road? Like you can use a wooden road to play that game? Yes, don't make a very deep research on the peg word, you might find horrible things. I don't know if I do have a... I don't know what browser I do have on this. As I believe there's the safe search by default on this browser. Okay, phone be gone. I will have to work with the chat, which is not near me. Yes. So I created a guild on this game if you really want to play those pay-to-win games. Do I still have place? Yes. See? I just went back to my shop and they're like, hey, do you want those things? They look good, don't they? I think it's because we've changed day, and at 2 AM, it's the time where... Whites. Again, I'm not on that. Okay, so she didn't play, because I was late, but she didn't play my game when I wasn't here. That's cool. Whoa. So many people in there. Yes. Oh, okay, I get it. Yes, in cylindrical. So you have... Yes, it's like the What's the name of the game? We name it Chinese something. It's not the chess, but it's the other game. Wait a second. That's what I'm thinking about. No. Okay, that was unexpected. That might be this kind of wood thing. But it's quite similar, but it's you play it up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. You remember? I think Lidan. Yes. I don't know why this game is called like this. It's this one. That's a typical French game. But I don't know how people name that in English. The Hoppy Hop? Those can play with marbles too. Yes, there was some marbles as well in the images, so I thought about it, but I didn't know you could play it with marble. So what I did, the stream just stops all the time. Oh yes, and of course, when you make a proper mobile game, you need a spin roulette. Because what would a mobile game without the spin roulette? I remember that this game, the Chinese Dam, was actually kind of fun to play, because since I'm a big time gamer, the family usually doesn't like to play games with me, because they don't like to be obliterated all the time. And this one, they could like team up. It's 2 versus 1, 3 versus 1. So that was, they liked it better. But it's old stuff, because my sister used to not play games that much until she met someone who's a big time gamer. So now she do play a lot of board games. So she got better. She's a match. Wait, what am I trying to say here? It's all bad. I swear if this is... okay. Loot boxes, a casino, a battle pass, and donation ads. There's no advertising in the game. But there are these ads for all these little things here. Is there a battle pass? Yes, there is. There is one, but I was actually able to pay my access with the gems that I looted in the game. So this one I didn't pay. I had it with the in-game value. But it was... I don't want to say it was the grind, because that was the gems from the beginning of the game, where they're like, hey, look, we do give a lot of gems until you run out of achievements and you don't have gems anymore. But then I've seen that there's a way to create gems, or to convert gold into gems with the market. But first, I don't have that much gold. And second, it's like... okay, it's a weird system, but basically... how can I explain this properly? There are different areas that you can explore with your adventurers to get different things, including chests, right? You can get chests. And chests, you need keys that you loot as well to open. Or, of course, you can pay to open chests. So, the thing is that the third area, it has a chest that has the perfect conversion, I guess, where you can exchange basically 1 million gold for two gems. And people do this basically. When they want gems, they sell the chests like this. And when they want gold, they buy the chest. So it works like this, kind of. But yeah, 1 million for one gem. I'm not so ready. It's 1 million to buy one gem and 2 gems to buy 1 million. Sort of. But yeah, this game is so gritty. I mean, that's why it's still alive. Because it survives on whales, basically. There's one thing that I dislike very much with this type of games. I'm gonna show you because it's actually very easy to find. You go in the leaderboard and you find those guys who have the best shops. And when you visit their shop, it's like absolutely horrendous. It's just a big mashing of furnitures that grant points. It's not even beautiful. It's ugly as hell. But yeah, this is the best shop of the game. And yeah, like I 100% prefer my little cozy fireplace with my shark head, which I put there because I did spend gems for this shark head. Not really for the shark head, but that was in the bundle. Yeah, and the fact that you have to click every single cell, it kind of makes sense when you are trying to craft big items which have high values, like these things, to say, wait, I don't want to sell it right away, I want to enchant it first. I want to upgrade it first. But the beginning of the game is so boring. That's a bad thing they did too. Here I'm in the mid game, and it gets interesting. It does get interesting. But the beginning of the game, it's atrocious. I almost stopped. But I thought, maybe there's something to it. It's supposed to be top 1 game. I had a Siamese cat and a hamster with a beret in this game. Well, you know, I have a cat. We have Monsieur le Chat. And we can change that. No. We can customize Monsieur le Chat. No. Let me change it. Okay, appearance. So I guess that's the Siamese. So we can have a Siamese. And we can give the Siamese the exact same beret as my merchant. And there we go. But I don't have a hamster though. Pause map, that's not my game. Which is, by the way, is my game public? Yes. Oh, I think YouTube is stopping the live when I move to another tab because the sound is muted. That makes sense. That makes sense. But the thing is that in this game right now, I can craft the 5th tier of objects, and there's like 14. 14. And I have no idea. You're sure about that? About what? Because I say so many things. I'm actually gonna check the shop of my brother to see what he has done. Oh, it's not that bad. I mean, his storage room, it's messier, but it looks better. And this though, come on. No hamster. No. I mean, I don't have a hamster for sure, but the game does have one. Actually, if I wanted a second pet, I don't even know how you get a second one. Because... no, it's in the custom. You can get the hamster, definitely, with that beret. I think I would get a cock. Get chicken. Eventually an ox. Oh, the frog is good though. And how do you get that? That I don't understand. Oh, maybe I just have to... I just have to go in a design of a shop in pets and buy one. Oh yeah, that's easy. Just a few millions, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, and by the way, because, Yuri, we were talking about how this game is funny, interesting. So here, you basically have the city with the workers. So you have different type of workers. You have, for example, this girl here, which produces wood. So some produce resources, and others, like this one, they are craft people. And there are some which are actually costing money, like this one. So this one is costing $20 to unlock a few recipes. This guy too, like $25 to unlock a few recipes. So you have to pay if you want to have all the workers of the game. So basically you can craft instruments, you can craft cloaks, you can craft bats, you can craft rings, some rings, you can craft either guns or crossbows, which are $30. And you have like the cupcakes as well. If you want to try dessert, you have to pay this. So I'm pretty sure that if you take all the workers, you have around definitely more than 100 euros. So yeah. And you were saying, alright guys, it was fun stream, gotta go sleep, good night. Well, night is to you, and see you later on another stream. Or maybe in the video 5 about the update, if you want to watch it. Which you might not necessarily want to do, because you've seen the stream. So what do we have here? It is a puzzle game. And this thing is too big. So I'm not sure to understand what's happening here. How do you actually pass there? Okay. Oh, the guy is getting in the block. Oh, so you take the block and you bring it somewhere. Okay. What a price for just one character. Yes. Yes, what a price. And they don't do it that much. For example, I did take one because I wanted one. I did take her. So she was... I can't remember the price, to be fair. But what she unlocks is faster XP and the ability to craft the wands, and at the same time the ability to craft those stones that I am crafting there. So to make this simple, if you want to enchant items, you need those stones. You can buy them on the market or loot them, but with this color you can craft them. And I decided to buy it so I can craft stones for me and my brother. I try to watch everything to collect as much knowledge as possible. Well, that's cool for me because I don't know where we are on the... We are not so far from reaching the unlocking of... That's... Can I put it in English? No. That's the ability to join the channel. Super chat shoppings and basically allowing people to pay a monthly for the channel. I can't reach the ads yet. Like, I'm more than 1,000 hours far from reaching the ads. So, yeah. So what it means is if you do have ads on my channel right now, it means that first, I can't disable ads, and second, I don't get anything out of it. Because I don't have reached the milestones. Who wanna go next? Am I in that? Oh, it's not the... Someone's buying subscription? Okay, that's cool. Liz getting rich. Alright, do you want to buy things? Always. Always want to spend money. Oh, who am I going to give a gift to? I don't know if... Okay, that's gonna be this guy. So, what do you say? Last videos are gaining less views. It's always the first episode of the series that has the most attention. Definitely. That's why I'm kind of trying to not make it that clear that the reboot is a series. The number of the episode is just on the thumbnail, but it's not right in the title. Yeah. And also, the latest subjects of that series, they were not that very appealing, as far as I know. So, I'm not really thinking too much about it, because I know that styling and user interface not really things that bring people to... No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not necessarily what people want to see first. Or maybe that's... when it comes to user interface, people will find non-series video about it instead of finding this one, which will not necessarily be reference for UI or styling. But yeah, if you just watch like the starter series, for example, let's actually show a lot. You have some episodes which do get more attention. Like the first upgrade, right? You get 1,000. And then you have kind of a dead zone here. And you've got the achievement, which comes later on. After that dead zone, well, the minigame got some attention. And then there was the achievement. The achievement, where is it? I think, if I remember correctly. Yes, the achievement, it got like some attention to, even though most of the series has been skipped. Prestige, I actually thought it would bring more people in. I don't remember who I did that for, but someone asked for the Prestige. So what game are we playing now? Oh, the same. Okay, so let's catch up with the chat. I got started with Godot thanks to the starter series and got everything I needed in the first 10 episodes. Or something. Maybe there's something like that that makes the episode less attractive. The longer the series, the less likely people are going to go that far. That's true. Everything I needed so far, yes. To be honest, I left starter series around episode 8 of 10 and started with Luffy instead. Yes, because you had the choice at least. But I'm planning to go back for achievements progression. Achievements... honestly, wait for this to come in a reboot. It will not take that much time, because in Stardust it took years to get to that point. And achievements and prestige, that was just answering requests from the comments, because at that time the series was paused. But that will come very faster in the reboot, and in a much better way. But otherwise, you can just pick the episodes without having to do everything before that. That's definitely gonna work. And yeah, I see what you mean, Ape, because when I think about the series that got me into game dev as well, I didn't watch it entirely. I stopped very early in that series. Because first of all, the episodes were not very linear. Like, there's this... I did that a little bit, where they have the episodes 0.1, 0.2. So some I was skipping, right? Like storing data in classes, like I didn't care much. Public-private, I didn't care much. Big numbers and break infinity, I didn't care about that either. And then at some point it was like, once you have the basics, upgrades, how to instantiate things, the last things, they are not that interesting. In the sense that if you are the kind of person who do experiment, then you will want to experiment, so you will not really care about this. About following to the tie, to the T, to the letter. I'm actually getting so hungry. Like, once she has reached our game, I will eat. Because I'm dying right now. So you see, for example, this game here. If you watch the previous Game Jam's entries, you will see that there's a game which is very similar to this one. The guy, the little guy here, he was an asset that the person already owned. And that's kind of what people do. They reuse the same thing. So usually entries from whoever does this game is very often that little green guy moving and trying to fit the theme some way. So there's a lot of stuff which is reused, but it's okay in the context of game jams, because the point is not necessarily to craft everything from scratch, but to be able to assemble something new. And I have this image right now, which is that if the game jam would be about cooking, they wouldn't really mind if you use a pre-created pizza pasta. I don't know, pizza dough. Instead of making it yourself by using flour and water and stuff. So it's kind of like this. You don't necessarily have to grow the bananas in a cooking contest. Last game was quite technical to get top score. This time it's all path optimization. Yes. If last game was Rex Solitaire. Oh no. Last game was Bowel Labyrinth. Looks like there's intestines. I don't know how you say that in English. I should create my all-purpose miniature gorilla avatar for my first jam. Yes. So your games could be very different genres, but they will all be about gorillas. For example, all my games are about using Godot's base theme. Oh, there we go.
Crawling them. You entered the tomb. The entrance is damaged by the passing of time. You can only identify 3 paths.
Where are the
one
buttons?
Are you gonna take?
Okay.
Whoa. Do we have a full screen on this? We do. Whoa. Oh man, I'm
Tell me
gonna
if the
be
sound is
real
bad.
weird for this one. I guess I'll move myself to the middle, maybe. I'm over here in the middle. Hello. Pass through the broken arch.
Oh.
Crawl through the collapsed rocks. Swim through the well. Whoa. Let me put 5 minutes on the clock real quick, and then we'll move that up here. Wow. Broken arch. Let's crawl, baby.
Oh no.
Collapsed rocks. Swim through the well. This is in the community tab, and this one is from Sable Spirit Studio. Tomb Crawler.
Maybe I should
Swim
lower
through-
the music a
What
little
should I do,
bit.
chat? Should I swim through the well, crawl through the collapsed rocks, or pass through the broken arch? What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm doing a. This might take too long. We're just gonna do left, middle.
I'm
or
not gonna
right,
vote on that.
Okay? I started a
Or
poll.
maybe I
There's
want
a
to vote
poll, all right?
on the creeper.
Which one are we going? Are we doing left? Are we
I'm
doing
voting
middle,
creeper.
Or are we doing right? Read them at the bottom left and at the middle and on the right there. All right? Let's see what
it's
you
like-
guys say. We got 2 votes only. 3 votes. 4 votes. Middle. Oh, 75% say we should crawl through the collapsed rocks. Now, to
We're
be
never gonna reach the
fair-
end.
To be fair, it is called Tomb Crawler, so I think that's a good choice. 6 votes, and it's still leaning
That
middle.
Owen
So I think
Wilson
middle's the way to
grade?
go. I think
Do I
middle's the
miss
way to
something
go.
here?
All right, we're crawling through it. We're crawling through it. We did it. We did that.
Ah, the woe
While
she
you
does.
try to crawl through the rocks, you hear
I don't
a
have the
hissing
reference,
sound.
but yes,
The
she does
last
some.
thing you see is the face of a creeper. Oh, that was the wrong choice, chat. That was the wrong choice. Oh gosh. Well, 33% of you said to go right, so we're gonna have to go right next. All right. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Try it again. We'll do right this time. That was the next highest vote. Okay. We're gonna swim through the well. Do not crawl through the collapsed rocks. That is danger zone. Let's swim through the well. You can't find any exit at the side of the well. Well, there you go. Well, all right, chat. You know what? We tried. I appreciate your
Get
input,
creeped.
You know, we can't always
Definitely.
be
Gotta
great
go boom.
navigators. Oh, please be careful with the language in this stream. Why did it not censor it? All right. It's okay, Rhinoceros. It happens. All right, so we're gonna do the left. We're doing the left path.
At least I'm
Pass
not
through the broken
evil
arches.
enough to have the right
arch
path,
leads
changing
to a
and being
practical
random every time.
corridor.
Just a meme about
Nice.
Owen
All
Wilson
right, all
saying
right,
it
all
really
right.
smooth.
Let's get
Whoa.
another poll
Okay,
going here then.
I think I
Let's
get
get
it.
another poll going here. And we're gonna, because I'm guessing we're gonna have another choice. Would be my guess. I say we even just get through this game, however long it takes.
Yeah, the game has
We have 3
choices,
more
of
choices,
course.
y'all. 3 more choices. Okay. A statue of Lunaris is standing in the middle of the room. It seems to be looking at an opening. There is a circular symbol on the ground. All right, chat.
I don't know
Let's see.
why,
You
but the
guys,
way
you guys
she's
don't have
reading
a
it,
good,
it's just
a good
making me
run so
laugh.
far.
She's
Are
so
we either
into
gonna
it.
do the left path, which is rotate the statue where you came from? Are we going to try to pass through the opening? Or are we going to go to the right and move the statue to the rock symbol on the ground? I mean, to me, the right one seems correct, right? Like, moving to the right, yeah, okay, you guys agree. Like, right, like, because we're actually, it's asking you to, like, solve a puzzle. Oh, wait, that's the theme of this jam is puzzle, right? So, like, of course that's what we should do. Move, yeah, all right, I agree. We're all in agreement here. All right, move it. Oh. The temple trembles as rocks fall on you. Bad day to not be a cockroach. Okay. All right. No, but chat, I was on the same page as you, so I'll forgive you for that one. All right. So what's like the next? What's the next best?
I really
option
wonder
you
if
guys
she's
had?
going to
Middle
take
was the next
all
highest
the
one.
dead
So we'll
ends
go the middle path. Oh crap!
before
Now I have
reaching
to
the right
remember what the
entry
last one
every
he chose
time.
was. Oh crap! I forgot. What was the first? The first one
That's a
was
bad start.
left. The first one was left. The next
Can I
one is
get rid
move
of
the
that?
statue to
No.
the
Oh,
rock
yes.
symbol on the ground. That was a no-no. The total L. The next highest vote that you gave was to the middle path. So the middle path is try to pass
Yes.
through the opening.
Get it.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. Hey, 25% of y'all
This one
knew
is
what was
very
up.
easy,
Okay,
really.
you pass through the opening.
Second one be like, there's a
into
door. Do you want to go through the door?
Okay, okay, chat. Chat, I need your help. I need your help. Okay, here we go. There are... Let me end the last poll. Let me end the last poll. There are a set of 3 buttons on the wall. One represents a sun, another
So you might have your
represents
gorilla
a
handing
moon, the
here.
third one
Handing, not handing.
represents a
Even though
gorilla.
the gorilla
Are we
ending is kind of a
going
handing
to the left,
in some way.
down the middle, or to the right? On
And
the
we have
left,
to vote
we
right.
press the sun button.
People want the gorilla button
If we go
so
down
bad.
the middle, we press the moon button. On the right, we press the gorilla button. A set of 3 buttons. One represents a sun, another a moon, and the third a gorilla. What is the right choice? So far, right is winning. Okay?
Yes, you will have it.
I don't even know. I don't even have a guess. Like, I mean...
It's not that
I
obvious
don't really feel like I have any
that
clues.
Lunaris
Right.
is
I mean,
moon.
to me, I guess I would think sun. Like we're trying to escape.
If you
we're
have
trying to
a
get into the
Latin
sunlight,
language,
but literally
you do
none of
know.
you said that, so I feel like we shouldn't.
Because
Team
in
gorilla.
French,
Okay, let's do the gorilla
moons
button. I mean, it
is
is like
lune,
one thing is
so
not like the other. I
Lunaris
convinced somebody.
and lune.
Somebody said
It's very
left.
similar.
All right, here we go. Let's go to the right. Let's see if chat's correct. A gorilla enters the room, kidnaps you, and marries you. I didn't want to get married to no gorilla. At least that's,
I think
that's
someone
not too bad.
got.
That's some Donkey Kong stuff.
That's the good
Gorilla
ending.
We got Donkey Konged, man. Dang, we got the... Actually, that's the good ending. Excellent point. Excellent point. All right, well, we're done here. We played the game. Wait. No. But I am curious. Okay. Hold on.
Ah, come on.
It shouldn't even be a loss.
So people
man.
do agree
Hard to beat gorilla
with the
protection.
gorilla.
That's a good point. All right.
They do agree with the gorilla
So
wedding.
the first one was left. The next one was, I already forgot. Was it middle? Yes. Left, middle. And then I think it's sun. Now chat said middle as the next highest choice, but I'm thinking left. That's my gut feeling, is that left is going to get us to the continue. Unless, or the end of it. Unless that was the good ending for
Oh, come on. What is crowding on me?
We're going to go with the sun button. Oh no, I should have listened to chat. A ray of sun burns you down. I'm dead now. I died. Okay. I mean, my logic was kind of sound, right?
Because really, I think the only logical puzzle things in the entire game,
it's the only room with logic behind it.
It's that there's a link between Lunaris and
the moon
the bottom.
Be logical in this case? The sun is a deadly laser. All right, so we know which one it must be now.
The sun is a deadly laser, definitely.
So I'll end this poll. All right, so we do left, middle, not the gorilla. We press the moon button.
She said she's curious. The game is a success. Well, she can make any game a success when she's reviewing games on her channel, to be fair.
A ray of moonlight appears in the center of the room. The floor opens, revealing an invaluable treasure, a star-shaped moonstone. An opening reveals itself, allowing you to move forward. Oh, here we go. 3 levers are in front of you. Which one do you want to pull? The lever near a tree symbol.
So this is the we do not have time to make fancy descriptions
the middle
anymore.
One is the lever near a star symbol. The right option is the lever near a shark symbol. So it's either a tree symbol, a star symbol, or a
yeah, I'd like to elicit this kind of reaction with my first game. If you just have any entry in her games, she will find super amazing things to say with pretty much anything.
There's a blanket. I was just gonna say, not a bad ending, I guess. Yeah, it could be worse. It could be worse. If it's a nice gorilla, pull the lever, Kronk. Meantime,
they want shark ending.
We do not have time to make fancy descriptions anymore, room. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Pressipire says shark. Yeah, it looks like shark is winning. Oh, right. With the gorilla, wouldn't
they do want the shark ending.
The shark is going to be similar.
There's no shark in it. That's kind of bad.
Like that, you're trying to
it's
escape
just
to get to the sun. I would say stars are nice. Then again, stars kind of.
It's just the water.
Like nighttime.
I wanted something about the water, but not really being too obvious.
Right, well, you guys are all in for shark, so here we go. Let's see what the shark gives us. The room fills with water. Do you have gills? No, I do not. As it happened, actually, I don't. Thank you. Nope, do not. I died. Okay. Marry
drone
shark.
ending.
No, we don't get to marry the
yes.
shark. All right. So actually, left and middle are tied. You guys.
So we have creeper ending.
We have between left and middle.
We have 2 drone endings.
Oh, left. You guys are saying left. Now that's the tree. Okay, so let's click these. We're gonna do broken.
And we have a burn ending.
Opening moon button. And then
we have a craft
like we're going
ending.
Tree symbol next. Oh, drown ending.
And you have a moon gaze.
Tree symbol ending. Is next. That's left. Here we go. Hey, that was it! Chat got one on the second try. Hey, that's a victory. That's the best we've done yet. No, I don't have gills. Thanks for making me feel self-conscious about not having gills. So rude. So rude. An opening appears at the far end of the room. You can see the trees of the jungle. You can exit the jungle. Continue. You successfully escaped the jungle with the treasure of friggin' Lunaris. Let's absolutely go. I love it.
So
nice
maybe she will ask
nice
about
game.
the reason. I don't know what happens when you look for Solaris.
That was so fun. That was such a fun game. Thank you.
Oh, you do
Thank
find
you for
Path of
making a
Exile
fun little
first.
game. Wow.
That's interesting.
I was a little nervous at first. I was like, oh my gosh.
I do believe it is a
it's
true
gonna be so
thing.
hard to make these decisions. I'm gonna
No,
die.
it's not.
But you know what? Chat really pulled
Okay,
through
it's
in the end,
not.
and we got to
I don't know why I
lose as
thought
much
that
time
it
as
was
we
a real
could
thing.
have. We didn't have to
Now
lose
it's
as much
Diana
time as we
and-
could have. So that's nice.
I don't know.
We left the gorilla behind. We left the gorilla behind. Yes. Oh, you do have gills. Oh, so you would have been fine.
So the gorilla is
Very
like the
nice
main
little
attraction
game.
of the
I love that you
game.
put together this like fun text adventure, and I mean, in a way, it evoked a puzzle, right? Because I was, and chat, I think too, was trying to figure out, okay, which one would be the right one, right? It was super unique. And even though we were wrong about which was the right one, it was still fun to like try to puzzle it out. So nice work. Absolute total game. Good job. Thank you for sharing it. Since we gave it extra time, I'm going to move on quick though. All right, who's next? I think that's the last person. Yes, in the queue. All right, so now we have some people who did not join the queue. Completely legit win. Completely legit win. No gills. So who have we done? We played Judge Graves' Key Tunnel. We played Chaos Asleep. We played Puzzle Rush by Floating Chameleon. We played Puzzle Map. We played Maze. We played Mine, and we played Ocean. So the only ones here that are left are Gary's game, ST Cash's game, and I thought I saw one by Killa. There, we have Killa's. Okay, so we got Killa's, ST Cash, and oh, Gary's is gone. Okay, so we don't have one from Gary. That's not true that we have one from Gary. Okay, so Gary's is gone. We have Killa's, and we have ST Cash's. And then in the community tab, yeah, I loved it. Really, really good. Okay. Yes, so that's it. So 2 more entries that are left that I see here. Just so you know. Technical difficulties. Fair enough, fair enough. The only puzzle choice was Moon/Sun choice. Lunaris was the hint. Oh, gotcha. I should have known. I should have known. All right, let's do Killa's next. Stone puzzle. Look at this art. We got some cool art right now. Luna must solve ancient puzzles and defeat the stone boss to save her village. Each puzzle brings her closer to the heart of the earth, a powerful relic needed to restore balance. What an epic freaking story! I love it. Can Luna outsmart the stone boss and bring peace to her land? Well, I certainly hope so. Controls left mouse button. Match the colors on the puzzle pieces. Use the stone blocks with green footprints to stay safe. Ensure time doesn't run out. Color pixels are too small. Try resizing the window or use full screen. Okay. Left mouse button. Match the colors. Let's help Luna. Another moon one also. What is so keys and locks? Puzzle pieces obviously and moon stuff.
Okay, so that was NVIDIA broadcast breaking.
For some reason. Okay. Which won the gorilla game? I don't remember. I already forgot. The moon? It was the moon was the right answer. We did win it though, and we didn't get to marry a shark.
So,
We only got
okay.
to marry a gorilla. But ultimately,
Looks like it's
we left the
back.
gorilla behind, unfortunately.
It is back.
It's pretty hard. Oh shoot. Oh man, even Chaos is saying it's hard.
Yeah, because I did
Noted.
hit the microphone,
Whoa.
which fell until I caught it up last second before it touched the keyboard.
Chose the moon. You were right then. Okay, I clicked on that, and I clicked on that.
Do I have the
I win.
NVIDIA
Okay,
broadcast
good,
property
good,
here?
good.
I guess so.
Now, how do I
Yes.
get to the next level? Use the stone blocks with green footprints to stay safe. Ensure time doesn't.
I'm so done with this microphone. With a,
What did I
we can
do?
see it because the camera is
Did I lose already?
hiding
I
it,
already
but
lost? Or is it the zooming thing you were talking about? I lost, I think. How did I lose? All right, redo, do over, no problem. It's just a little do over. All right.
I need to buy a new
5
one.
minutes on the clock, by the
But
way.
yet
I
again,
did. I forgot.
The one that I purchased online, I actually sent it back like 1 or 2 days ago because I had to battle with the customer services to be able to send it back and get a refund.
How do I go to the next level? What am I doing? What am I doing? Match the colors on the puzzle pieces. I think I did do that.
Even the camera is so done with the mic.
Blocks with
Yes,
green
the
footprints
camera
in
is
face
as
A.
done as
Ensure
me.
time doesn't run out.
And actually, the camera is
It's definitely running.
just the
I'm
built-in
going
camera of
to
my
the
laptop.
keyboard till something
So it's absolutely not a big camera. And since it is a gaming laptop, I don't think they cared to add a super fancy camera in it.
Of course.
So it's okay because I have
Seems to
a
be
small picture of me.
gameplay.
But if I do zoom on the entire screen, it would be a way different story. The quality of the camera would be very much more noticeable. But yeah. Yeah, for the microphone, I don't know if you followed that story, Ape, but basically around a month ago I purchased a microphone online which pretty much came broken, so unusable. And I had to battle with the customer service for a few weeks to be able to send it back and get my money back. Because right now the channel is having a net income of 0 cent. And yeah, that kind of microphone is more than 100 euros, so I'd like it to work. So I didn't even follow what's happening behind on the screen. It looks like there's a puzzle game, which is... It looks like those very old games. I don't know why. It reminds me of some older games, but just can't put the name on it. But anyway. Stone puzzle.
But I can always come back to this game if there's something you need to fix, unless it's on my end. I'm not sure if you guys.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm just not. But
that's the good thing in this jam. It's like if you have bugs on your games, it's okay. You can still update it after. Even during the first iteration of this jam, which I participated in, I fixed the game mid while she was playing. I fixed something in the game. So at some point she went F5 to reset the game. And she was like, game's gone. Poof. Until I put it back. And yeah. She's super chill on that. She does the 1 hour thing for her own game. Otherwise you can extend. That's cool. So yeah, I was pretty sure too that Solaris was kind of inspired by real things.
but I could also try a different keyboard. Okay, this is a different keyboard. Still no clicky.
Well, it's just the sun and the moon, really. Come on. What are all these things crawling on me?
Your browser is Chromium based.
I don't think those are mosquitoes. I will check the whatever that is.
Oh no! Dang, I mean, this is Edge is also Chromium based. I don't think I do have Firefox on here apparently. Alright, let's try Firefox. We're going through all the browsers, baby. Dang, I'm sorry if I'm...
Because I do have a kind of net in front of the window so that insects don't get in. And the moth is actually still here. She sat behind the cables. And she didn't move. So, it's cool. So well, anyway, I think we're done for this game jam thing. My nose is itchy. I'm hungry as hell. And we had the reviews of a game, and the gorilla ending was the favorite ending of everyone. So I think that will be it. So maybe I can just drop the link if whoever is here wants to go see that. Let's send this. And yep, that will be all. Even though the people who were there initially are not there anymore, there will be the thank you for being there, following this jam, participating in it. That was very fun, implementing your ideas and having your suggestions. And yeah, maybe we will do that again next week. And we will see each other in another video / live stream. That's it for today. And I see you later.